In North America, we want our results. We want them quick and we want them easy. We think about some of the solutions that are offered to us in a way to engage our health. And you look at diets and supplements and cleanses and prescription drugs for sure. I mean, they're all on that list, and vitamins. These are just things that, in the end, they just mask the symptoms of why we feel the way we feel, but they don't get to the roots of why we do what we do. And really, it's all about how can we focus our attention a little bit better when it comes to our health, where we don't have to, you think of every diet, what does it do? The first thing it does is it restricts you in some way or another. Well, right away when you get restrictive, what does your mind process go through? And I think that the majority of us will, understand that the first thing that comes up is we feel frustrated. We want to have what we're, restricted from having. And then you get the feelings of guilt if you do have it, and then frustration sets in, and all of a sudden the results don't change, and we have the same pattern of results. And you can look at every area of your life, and the majority of us, unfortunately, have the same results that reoccur over and over again, whether it's every few months or every few years. We have the same results, the same patterns. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that our subconscious mind, which 95% of how we live our lives is based on our subconscious, which is all based on pre-programming. It's all based on a habitual pattern and patterns that have been ingrained in us from long before we were even born. But when we're born, even the first 6 years is the crucial point where most of our habits are created. And we live a routine basis based on that. Every day you wake up and you do the same routine every day. And most of us, I already know, you brush your teeth the same way every morning. You wash yourself in the shower the same way every morning, or whenever you shower. And those patterns are ingrained in us. And it's hard to think about your health in a fresh way if it's disrupting that pattern, because the mind will battle you. It will do anything to keep you comfortable and everything to avoid pain. So as soon as you bring in a diet, it's restrictive. So there's a pain process there, and the mind will do whatever it can to sabotage that, so you go back to the pleasure pieces. The idea behind what I offer is this idea that you don't change anything. You have to engage your mind in a way that allows you to access into your subconscious so that you understand what it is that you're actually doing and why you're doing it. And this is that idea that you have to understand how you're feeling before you take action. And that's the place where you start to have ease, really eased, in order to then create change. So what everything I do is all about, essentially is just adding. You think of the nutrition pieces. All you do is you add. You don't take away any food from your diet. You add some of the high nutrient-rich foods into your diet. And it's those foods that start to allow you to create that space that you can start to play from a different place.